Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to open the workshop towards an animal-free regulatory system for industrial chemicals on behalf of the European Commission. I wish I could be with you in Helsinki and could have made my intervention live. Unfortunately, my work schedule did not permit it, but I'm glad that my colleague Georg Streeck is with you in Helsinki. The EU has set 10 years ago a policy goal to ultimately phase out all animal testing for scientific purposes, including for regulating chemicals. This workshop aims at helping identify steps to reach this ambitious goal and accelerate moving towards animal-free regulatory systems. If the EU is clearly leading worldwide in this domain, I'm also aware that efforts still need to be made. The transition from animal testing to alternative methods can only proceed together with scientific progress, in a way that always ensures the protection of human health and the environment. This workshop is taking place at a particular time when the debate on the use of animals for testing of chemicals has gained a new momentum. The Commission is working on multiple activities to foster non-animal testing. In January, the Commission received the submission of the European Citizens' Initiative Safe Cruelty-Free Cosmetics, Commit to a Europe Without Animal Testing, which collected more than 1.2 million signatures. This shows that citizens care about animal welfare. The Commission is now preparing its reply to the initiative in form of a communication, which will outline actions to reduce animal testing and phasing it out in the longer term. In general, we take into consideration any new valid methods that can replace animal procedures as soon as they become available. On this line, in March of this year, the Commission adopted some 100 new and updated test methods for regulatory safety testing of chemicals. Most of the newly approved tests are methods which do not involve animals. The importance the Commission puts on the issue of transitioning to non-animal methods is also evidenced by the funding it provides to research. Over the past 2 decades, the EU has provided more than €1 billion dedicated to support more than 300 projects to develop non-animal methods and strategies. So I can definitely assure you that we give a lot of attention to this topic, also on the validation of alternatives. The involvement of stakeholders in the transition to non-animal approaches is vital. In this context, I would like to highlight the fruitful collaboration with stakeholders through the European Partnership for Alternative Approaches to Animal Testing, which we call EPAA. DG GROW has co-chaired EPAA on behalf of the Commission since its creation. EPAA leverages the interaction among different stakeholders to promote cross-sectoral dialogue. EPAA brings together all relevant Commission services responsible for relevant sectoral legislation and research, and companies from different sectors, working with chemicals to promote replacement, refinement, and reduction of animal testing. EPAA has greatly contributed to this effort over the years, organizing different activities. And let me flag that the EPAA annual conference will take place in November at the Commission premises in Brussels. As you all know, we are also working on the targeted revision of REACH. The revision, which is still in progress, is likely to increase the need for animal testing, despite our utmost efforts to include new non-animal approaches wherever possible. The reason for that is that we also aim to increase the available hazard information, for instance on substances with endocrine disrupting properties. But switching to regulating using non-animal methods goes beyond REACH and CLP, the regulation on classification labeling of chemicals. It will also require to bring together all scientific experts. I'm therefore happy to see scientific experts from EFSA speaking at this workshop. I also recognize the strong presence of the experts from the Joint Research Centre, including from the Reference Laboratory for Alternatives to Animal Testing, and the participation from experts from Member States. Last but not least, I would like to thank ECHA for organizing this workshop. Once again, and before closing, I would like to underline the commitment of the Commission to transition to non-animal methods. We want to phase out animal testing as soon as scientific progress allows it. Let me close by a request to you. I hope that during this workshop, you can identify the major challenges and obstacles that you see on the road ahead towards the replacement of animal testing. And I'm looking forward to see the results of this workshop. Thank you.